Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Cheeky and today we're going to be doing a beginner guide to Junker Queen. Now, Junker Queen is an amazing character in Overwatch 2. She's just such a brilliantly designed hero. She's so fun. Her voice lines are so hilarious. And she's brilliant. I don't know, if you wanted to play something just for pure fun and entertainment and, you know, just getting a limbs and stuff, this is probably one of the characters you should just pick up and start playing. So let's get straight into it. How does Junker Queen work? So her primary fire is this kind of shotgun you can see on the screen. So I've got a custom reticule. That's just because it helps me with seeing it on most different colors, but yours will probably look different if you've got the default one or if you've set up a custom one. But it's a shotgun. It's got a decent spread to it. But it actually got quite good range. If I just show you, like, it's not kind of like maybe like a Doomfist or Reaper shotgun. It's actually just a lot of damage at range. So you can see I just got from quite far away. That bot went down in 3 shots. So it does decent damage. So you can do, you know, if you get closer as well, you know, it can be even more devastating with that Junker Queen. That's her primary fire with the shotgun. Her left trigger, or would be right click on a mouse, is her jagged blade, where she throws the knife. Okay, so you're gonna throw a knife at somebody. It does decent damage. I think it's around 60 damage, but don't quote me on that. And did you see that the bot started taking bleed damage? I'm gonna show you again. Okay, so this bot's got full health, so it goes in, does instant damage, and then starts tickling damage over time. Okay, and at the end of it, when she calls a knife back, it pulls the bot out of position. Okay, so stick the knife. You can manually pull it by pressing the button again. Okay. That's good to know. So you pull it and you can immediately pull it back if you push the button again. Okay. So that's jagged blade. And then what you can do also is, if you say popped it in this wall and I pull it through these bars, it still adds the bleed. It doesn't do the impact damage because that you have to hit them with it, but it does do the bleed damage. Okay. Something else to do with the jagged blade, which is kind of just Junker Queen, is when she does her quick melee, actually does more damage than a normal quick melee, and it adds the bleed to people. So as you can see, that trace, I hit her and it does the bleed damage. Okay, so again, you can just stack this up on, you can hit that bleed damage and keep stacking it on. Okay, it only happens when you have the blade. If I threw the blade here and do quick melee, I don't have the knife, so I punch and it doesn't add that blade. Okay, only when you have the knife in your hand does it do the blade. So that's a jagged blade. So it's throw, does damage, pull, and it also does the bleed damage. Okay, and then when you pull them in, you can hit another melee maybe. Okay, that's kind of how the left trigger kind of works. Her other ability is right bumper, or I think it's her E on the keyboard, and that is her axe swing. If you pop it on here, you see I just hit that bot for massive damage, and it also adds that bleed. Right now, if you have a look at the cooldown, if I don't hit any bots, I get an 8-second cooldown on it. Okay, now important thing to remember that, because if I can somehow manage to swing and hit both of the bots, well, if I hit one first and show you, it should be 2 seconds quicker, so it should come back at 6. Okay, you see that? And if I can get it on both of the bots at once, let me just get a fresh bot so I don't kill it. If I can swing my screen and hit, I only hit one, sorry, apologies for that. These ones might be a little bit far away.
Are you done?
You probably can't do it, I just don't have the sensitivity high enough. But if you say aim, yeah, I hit both of them, so that's 4 seconds, you see. So if you can cleave a few enemies at once, you get your axe back quicker, and you could do boom. Okay, and again, it was just 4 seconds, even though I eliminated them, it's still 4 seconds. That's the axe swing. And then her other ability is commanding shout. So you pop the shout with left bumper, or I believe it's shift on a keyboard. You pop that, you get extra bonus over health. I think it's 200 for Junker, 150 over health. Okay, and that also makes you run faster for a brief moment of time. So you get extra health, and you get to run a bit faster. It's got a big cooldown there, so bear that in mind. That if you use it, you're not going to have it for a little while. That's a commanding shout. That also applies to your team. So if you've got people kind of close to you, let me see if I can get some friendly bots up here. Friendly bot is getting low on health. Pop commanding shout. See, it adds over health, green health to them. Only lasts a brief moment, lasts actually less time for them than it does for me. It does give them the speed boost as well. So yeah, quite a good ability, especially if people are, you know, charging in with you, or maybe they are getting a little bit struggling in a 1v1 or something and you're near them. Just pop that. That can maybe turn the fight for them and give them that just that little extra health to survive that little bit longer. And that is how that kind of ability works. Again, it's like an engagement tool. It gives you that speed boost to get in. You can then swing your axe, hit a couple people, throw a knife, throw some melees in there, and clean up all the kills. Finally is JUNKERqueen's ultimate. Now, JUNKERqueen's ultimate is a brilliant ultimate. It does quite a lot of damage, and it also applies something called anti-heal to the enemy. What that means is they cannot heal themselves, and you'll see that their health bars go purple. So I'm going to pop it now. She's going to charge forward, and I'm going to try and apply my rampage. So they've got purple health bars. They take a lot of bleed damage. Okay, and in that time they can't be healed unless someone does something to remove the negative effect. They can't be healed in that time. Okay, so that's kind of the basics of the abilities and how they work. The final thing is JUNKERqueen has a passive. Okay, so let me just change these. Actually, I'll do it with a little low damage bar. So I'm going to take some damage. Now, any damage that JUNKERqueen inflicts with her knife, her axe, or her ultimate, she heals some of it back. Okay, so I've got a nice low health here already. And then if I melee this bot, see my health, I start to heal myself. You can kind of see on the screen, it kind of goes like little flickering lights in the top corners. And that's going to bring, that's basically what's called her adrenaline rush. And that's healing me as I melee this bot. Also does the same with the knife. It's going to heal me. Okay. I'm going to take some damage from this bot just to show you. And the damage that you heal is equivalent to the damage that you do, okay? So if you can hit more people with your axe, it'll actually do a lot more healing. I only hit one that time. You see, I can stack it on top of it. Yeah. The other thing to note is, not sure if I can show you this. It might be if you eliminate someone. They made this change. It's actually a really good change to JUNKERqueen. Before, you used to eliminate people and they'd stop healing you, which is really bad. And what it does now is if you eliminate someone, you instantly get that health back. You see, it's quite hard to see, but I'm just going to get this bot low and I'm going to melee him to finish him off. And I should instantly get health back. Ready? Did you see that? In the bottom left, yeah. So you instantly get some health back. There you go, same again. Instantly get health back. So that's a really good change because before it was kind of like not healing you for that. It was stopping it, when really you should be getting that back because you did the damage to finish them off. Cool. So that's kind of the basics of JUNKERqueen. So really she's tanky because she does all this adrenaline rush and she kind of constantly healing herself, and then she can pop her shout and get that extra bonus health. She does a lot of damage with her shotgun, so like you can see here, I'm making quick work of these characters here, just really taking them down. You know, you can do this kind of quick pull. I just did it there, but I'll tell you what I'm doing. So if you can stick someone with the knife, pull them towards you, quick melee shoot. Yeah, so if I stick this person with the knife, pull them towards you, quick melee shoot. Or actually you can shoot quick melee, probably is what I meant to say. So yeah, throw the knife, shoot them while they're coming towards you, and then knife to finish them off. So throw the knife, shoot, and then knife. I didn't quite get a very good shotgun shot off there, but I'll try and do it better on this one. Oh my lord, I'm having a nightmare today, I do apologise. Alright, so knife, pull, shoot, stab. Okay, pull. You can also, if you really want to invest a lot of abilities, you can pull and that rampage, and then you can melee. Yeah, so that's a little combo you can do with JUNKERqueen. So throw a knife, pull, shoot, melee, and it kind of finished most people off. So with regards to playstyles with JUNKERqueen, you kind of want to hold corners as best you can. That goes with most tanks, to be fair, apart from maybe Wrecking Ball and some kind of dive characters, but you want to hold corners because her shotgun does have that good range. So, you know, if I'm just peeking out in this corner, making quick work of that bot, nobody really want to come near me. and people come too close to the corner, I go around the corner and axe them. Yeah, so you can do that. Also, if you're kind of like here at the corner, like I got you, I pull you around the corner, bang, and your team can get involved as well. So she's going to hold these corners, doing high damage, and then say you see an opportunity to go, maybe they use an important ability that maybe they didn't hit the ability properly, you pop your charge, you can go in a little faster, you're hitting all your abilities, you're finishing people off. Yeah, she's causing all that damage. She's got like a little bit harder to hit hitbox than other tanks as well. She's a little bit more slender, a little bit harder to hit, so that can really work in your favor. Yeah, even if you pop your ultimate, you know, you cause a lot of blade damage to these people. Alright, so that's kind of like the basics of Junker Queen's abilities. And kind of playstyle is play those corners. Like most tanks, she's kind of like waits for someone to make a mistake and then really capitalize on it. She's got high damage, so she can get right in there and finish people off. Just a couple things to mention would be using her ultimate. You have no control over the distance of her ultimate. You can't cancel it or anything. It does charge really slowly as well, so that's something to bear in mind. It does take a while to get a Junker Queen ultimate. But say like I was here and I was just fighting these bots and I go, oh, I gotta use a rampage. And see, if it wasn't for this thing, I would have gone off the map there. You can quite easily finish yourself off when you use Junker Queen ult, so do be careful of ledges and, you know, edge of the map that you can get, or just being in a bad position with it, right? You can, I'll go and get another ult canister and show you. You can kind of run it along a wall, a little bit like a Diva bomb. If you know you can do that, you can kind of, you can whiff it right into the wall and you won't get anybody, but you can kind of get it on an angle and it kind of slows you down a bit, that you don't go as far. You see that? It's kind of like not so far that I went. I'll try and maybe do a better example of that. I should get another one. So again, you can kind of find, maybe I need a longer wall, that's probably what I need to do. I think this one will stop me. Oh no, it might not. Here we go, let's try it. So I still went quite far, to be fair, but I'm pretty sure you can use walls to stop your ultimate moving you so far. I wasn't successful doing it there. Here we go, I've got it again, right. But you can definitely get it into the wall and not do anything. See, I kind of did it there actually. So you kind of have to look quite sharp at the wall. Of course not square onto the wall because you just go straight into it. But you want to look kind of like just a little bit off an angle. And you won't go as far. So like this is say square onto the wall. I look a little bit to the side. There you go. And you can aim it while you're using it. And you just don't get travel so far. Maybe if that were going to be dangerous. That's something you can kind of bear in mind. It is maybe very situational, so more importantly is hitting her abilities to gain health, and her shotgun has got decent range on it, especially against these juicy bots because there's massive hitbox. Okay, cool. What we'll do now, we'll jump into a game, and we'll hopefully just be able to play Junker Queen. Hopefully it's a map that favors Junker Queen, and we'll jump in and try and apply some of the things we've learned, use our abilities, and kind of show you situationally what you should be trying to do at all times. So yeah, I'm just going to jump out, jump in a queue, and be right back.
I'll take it. I will take Helios. I will take it. Let's do this, guys. We can work on this. Ruins. A bit trickier, I think. It's a bit more fast-paced, I think, than the others. And Lucio could be nice. Bit of speed, get in there.
Not in comms, unfortunately, because I'm doing the recording, but hey, you guys want to get in comms, you can. Try and communicate with your team, get that Lucio to speed, and tell you when he's going to do it, or you tell him when you want it. You can try and follow him, or ask if he's going to follow you, but yeah, voice comms, you don't need them, but hey, it can't hurt sometimes. Let's do this. Junker Queen. Let's see how we go. So cool. Control is pretty good for Junker Queen, mainly because she likes close quarters and they need to come to me to, you know, get on the point. D.Va's going to take a lot of damage from us. Try and take this angle. Okay, now they've lost their pylon, so they're gonna lose a lot of heals. I think that team's got the point, so I'm gonna just... I'm gonna need heals. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I was gonna say she's gonna try and warm me off. That was big. Lovely. The whole team was clumped up there for that Junker Queen art. Cool. I didn't do much talking there, guys. I was really long team fight. So yeah, now we've got these corners. The team is setting up nicely actually here, so try and take this corner. The Brig's trying to get around the side. I might just kind of shift over. Nope, she's moved back. Okay, they were going to go through the inside and my team didn't rotate together. You want an ice block? Yeah, I thought you did. I tried to get as many heals as I could in that little space of time. See how long Junker Queen ult takes. There's nearly been the entire game around there, and I only had one. Okay, let's take it easy here, team. Got time. Got ultimates probably. She got D.Va bomb. Push me off the map, D.Va. Trying to get a team, not on my watch. I'm only shouting there because the fight's over, and I'm gonna try and get some space. That's what I was trying to do, is get up and slow them down because their soldier was coming. You never know. Okay, I think we had a successful round. Nearly got my second queen out in that one. Cool. This one, a little bit more fun. I could try and pull somebody into the well. People are pretty wise to it nowadays. They might switch to Roadhog here, and then that's a lot easier to put people in the well.
No mistakes.
Just something cheeky with a Roadhog. If he is going to try and hook you, you can try and get your knife as first, because even if he pulls you in, you get to pull him after you've kind of been hooked, and that can pull him back at the well, which is always fun to do. Yeah. If I'm going down, you're coming with me kind of thing. Yeah, I expect to see a Roadhog here in a second. Oh no, Venerissa. I'm going to check this Reaper because my shotguns are probably better than his. Someone on that high ground. And their back got wise to it. Oh, I tried to get him off that high ground. You see how Junker Queen's shotgun's got such good range on it. And Aristo, that big, massive hitbox, you can just really. Oh, she got out. Come to me, baby. Oh, I'm in a trap. Sombra, you're not having my team. Boom. That's a big clump of people. Nice junk. That's it. I'm holding these little corners, you see, just constant pressure damage on this tank. Look, he's having the worst time. Look, don't get involved with that. Come to Papa. Oh man. And get as much healing as I can. They're gonna try and touch. Or not. There we go. That's a junkerqueen map control. Nice. So yeah, you see, I didn't try and overextend too much. Just play on the corner because A, my supports have a safe way of healing me, but B, my range off the corner when they're trying to come around it is always good. So they're trying to come into me, which is always benefits me with my shotgun. And then if I can get a knife pull them out of position, great. Big axe swing when they're trying to push up, I just surprise them around the corner. Halfway around the corner, I'm already swinging. Bang! All that heals. So yeah, junkerqueen, that was a good map for it, control. But yeah, you kind of see like holding the corners is just is what she does best. Does a lot of damage. It's a lot of fun to do that big ultimate. If you can pull it off, it can get cancelled. So do be careful of that. But yeah, junkerqueen, great fun. If you did enjoy the video, you find it useful, do please leave a like down below and subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the bell icon if you want to get notified when my videos go live. And if you have any requests of the next hero, do leave it down in the comments below. I will just be going through the tanks alphabetically, but if you do get a few requests for certain heroes, then please do leave them below and I will read those and maybe switch it up a bit, move on to what everybody wants to see. So yeah, thanks so much for watching and have a good one.